Hello guys, David here and welcome to Btekt. And today I've got the Amplifi Instant, which promises whole home Wi-Fi in 2 minutes. This is going to be an unboxing and I'm going to set it up and test the connection speeds. If we look on the front of the box here, we've got some pretty rapid speeds advertised. It says 508.5, 920.4, I'm assuming that's upload and download speeds. But first, a big thank you to Direct Mobiles. They have over 24 years of award-winning customer service. It's definitely a great place to look if you need a new phone. Check down in the video description below for a link, or you can search directmobiles.co.uk. So let's take a look on the back of the box. We've got the Amplifi router, the Amplifi mesh point, power adapter, quantity 2, and the Ethernet cable. It also says on the box here, we've got instant setup, ultimate speed, coverage everywhere, long range and remote access. So that in itself has got me a little bit excited because my Virgin Media broadband doesn't cover the whole house and it's supposed to be pretty fast. We'll test out the speed that I get before and the speed that I get after with these things. So inside the box, and we've got the 2 units themselves. Just put that to one side and find out what else we have in here. We've got quick start guides here. And inside it's just the 2 power cables and the Ethernet, just like they said. Right, so I'm going to set this up now and we'll test the speeds. Now at the moment I'm using an extender which uses the power cables to send the signal to another part of the house to extend the range. So what happens is if you're in one part of the house connected to the main broadband, when you get out of range, my device will switch over to the other network. So it does lose connection for a second, but that is not the same thing as this. This is a Wi-Fi mesh. Wherever I put these 2 boxes in the house, they will essentially be the same network, so there won't be any switching. And you can have as many of these as you like. This product starts at £121.20 for the main hub itself, or £192.49 for the router and the mesh point kit. I'll put some links in the description below. So just as the box says, setup was nice and easy. Just download the app from the App Store or from the Play Store, or just scan the QR code to get taken straight to the download. Once you're registered, just plug the mesh point into your router via the Ethernet cable and plug in the power supply. Set up the other box somewhere else in the house, which is simply just a case of plugging it in. You will then be able to see both mesh points on your app. Tap on the icon to set your password or change the name for the mesh point. There's also a setting here to adjust the brightness of the LED and the LCD. The LED is the glowing light underneath and the LCD panel is also a touchscreen. Tap it to get a view of your IP address and your connection speeds, and when it's idle it will just display the time and date. The lights can be switched off if you want, or it can be set to go off at a certain time. The app itself is actually a very nice and clean design, which is very easy to use. There is even a speed test to give you an idea of what kind of connection speeds you're getting. So let's test these connection speeds, and on the left I've got the Mate 20X and on the right is the P30 Pro. The Mate 20X is connected directly to my Virgin Media broadband and the P30 Pro is connected to the Amplifi router. I usually get wireless speeds of around about 195, 200 megabits per second. And as you can see, the Mate 20X confirms this with a speed of 196 megabits per second download and 12.1 upload. The P30 Pro connected to the mesh gets a slightly faster speed at 202 megabits per second download and 13.4 upload. The Amplifi mesh point is always a little bit faster. I have seen it as much as about 20 or even 30 megabits per second faster. So let's go over the app, and the first tab is Overview, and it will show you your mesh points and how many devices are connected to them, as well as the upload and download speeds. The next tab is Performance, which will show you your throughput in real time, and here you'll be able to find those speed tests with results from previous tests underneath. Next is your Guest tab, where you can set a certain amount of guest devices on your network, enable them and disable them at any time. It's a way of sharing your internet connection with people without actually having to tell them your password, and you can set up your own password for the guest network if you want. Next is the Family tab, where you will find tools to control devices' access to the internet, group devices into a family profile with times allowed for connection, and view or pause all devices connected to the mesh. And then the final tab is Diagnosis, which will flag up any problems that you might have with your connection, and then take you through troubleshooting steps. Overall, I'm pretty happy. I'm getting faster internet speeds than before, although not massively so. On average, I would say about 10 megabits per second. The most I've seen is about 20, but it has been consistently faster and, more importantly, it has been reliable. It is possible to switch to a 2G connection, which will give you more range but slower internet speeds. It is quite a fair bit slower, but if I have it connected to 2G, I am able to get a signal all the way down at the bottom of the garden, which is definitely something that wasn't happening before. So all in all, it does exactly what it says, gives you faster broadband speeds in under 2 minutes. Okay, it's only slightly faster, but 10 megabits is better than none, and now, at least wherever I move in my house, I don't lose connection. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, it's at Btekt, or add me on Snapchat at david.btekt. If you enjoyed this video, then it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button, double tap notifications and smash the like button. Lots more phone and tech reviews on the way. Thanks for watching, my name's David and this is Btekt.